Yes. So you see over here, I have a function over here and a function over here as well. So what is the function? When you click on it, then something should happen. That can be anything. Okay. You can get the input written in a form. You can get the person's geolocation. You can get the credentials entered in a particular file, or you can sort of get anything through this function. All right, so you have just declared a function, a variable. Okay, there are variables and data types in this JavaScript. Don't worry, I'll explain everything of JavaScript over here. And over here you see get element by ID. We have added an ID over here. You can see this. We have added an ID, nav, nav, and another v. So that's our ID over here. Yes, how to switch? You just right click and go on the developer tools, or else you can click control shift and I, control shift and I. Okay, or else what you can do, if you're in your browser, right click and then inspect, or else you can adjust the screen width also. Okay, like this, like how we adjust it, like this. If you can make it small also, make it large, make it small, all according to your need.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, you're most welcome. Can you see the hamburger sign now when you decrease the size?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And when you click it, is it showing this or it's not?
It is. It is.
The entire thing is being seen.
Correct. Yes.
If at all anyone is not able to see it, so just let me know. I will try solving that problem for you all. Okay, so we have just added a function like this particular ID. We have to have this particular function. Okay, so that is about the JavaScript. So you can see this ID over here. Oops. Okay, just one. Okay, just save it and let me check again. Okay, if I just go in my browser. Oops, where's my browser? So yeah, so this was about the JavaScript. Okay, so you have you added this oops. Now it's not working for me as well. Just a second. I think so. There's something missing over here. Okay, why? And I'll just change these names. Nav and NAVVV. Make sure your JavaScript is correct. Okay. Over here, you just make sure get element by ID is NAVV, then class name nav, and then there's a response class, and then and there's another class name nav. If you have this much, then it should work perfectly with you. See, like this. Just check your JavaScript again. Okay, so you all have understood this HTML part. Okay, I'll just explain you the CSS part. Okay, I'll just save this. Yes, and in the CSS, you see, if we add this, okay, just a second. Okay, you see, if we add this display equals to block and text align equal to left. All right, if we add this particular syntax, okay, I'll just copy this and I add it to my sort of a tag over here. Okay, I'll add this and I save it. Okay, I go in my browser and I refresh my browser. Oops, there's something else written over here. um Okay, just a second. Yes, so I haven't linked my style sheet again. Okay, so I save this and I go in my browser and I refresh it. So you see this is my block being displayed. If I just make it small and I sort of make this size a bit even more small. So you all saw if that in between we had this drop down list, like the home was being displayed completely over here, then the activities was displayed on another line, and so on. It was happening because of this display equals block and text align equals left, and even because of the position equals to sort of absolute. So if you add this, so you will see all your content is being displayed in a drop down list sort of thing. So if I just remove this media screens thing, okay, I remove it, I save it, I refresh my browser, and right now it's not being seen. But if you view the recording of the previous tutorial, when we had added this display equals block and this float equals left or text align equals left, so what was happening, we had like a list of all these things over here and not in the same line. So we have added it over here. When we click this particular button over here, this hamburger button, but just make it even more small. So what should happen, our text should be having a block sort of a display, and the position should be absolute. So absolute position, what does it do? It just occupies the entire space, and it just sort of removes itself from the display which is being seen in your browser. Okay, so if I make this text align equals to center, and I save it, I refresh my browser. Okay, you see all of these text is being seen in my middle of this particular document. If I make it right, save it, refresh it, so you see all of this content is being displayed towards the right. So because of this float thing I have added, you can see all of this is having sort of a long view. Okay, it's one below the other, and it's not in the same particular line. So when you add this float thing, what happens, one element will be seen in one line, the next element in another line, the next element in another line. So that's the function of this float. And then we have made the display equals to block, so that it's not curved and it's sort of in a box sort of a way. And this text align thing, you can align the text as you wish. You want it in the center, you can keep it in the center. So when you refresh it, you see everything is in the center. If you want it towards the left, you can keep it towards the left of your browser. Okay, so the first part at media screens was basically for this much code. Okay, you see if I remove this code, backspace it, save it, refresh my browser, and I hit this button, I you see there's no function over here. Okay, I'm hitting it n number of times and I can see there's nothing happening. So this particular thing which I wrote was only for this part, that home screen, this home button should be seen and this hamburger sign should be seen. Only these two things should be seen. For that I have written this code, and if I just remove this code as well, all right, I save it and refresh it. So you see now everything is being seen. All right, that hamburger sign is not being seen because I have added this display equal to none. If I remove this, save it, and I refresh my browser, now you can see my hamburger sign is also seen over here. So the top part which I've shown you all was basically for just the designing of this particular navigation bar, like overflow equals to hidden. Like it shouldn't overflow this much. Like when I hover my button over here, there shouldn't be black space being seen on the top of my button. Like it shouldn't exceed this parent element. So I've just hidden the overflow. Then I've added a background color over here. Okay, I can write over here red as well, red, and I refresh it. You see I have a red color background, so I want to stick to aqua. Save it, refresh it. I have aqua color over here. So that was about my navigation bar. So just for my navigation bar, I've added this. And in the navigation bar, I'm selecting my A tag. Okay. So there are times when you don't need to add the symbol. Okay. It's just understood by the browser that you're selecting it from the A tag, from the navigation bar. And you have added this float equals to left. So all of these items, they are towards the left of my page. Okay. If I just make it right, okay, over here, okay, oops, right, I save it, you will see everything is in the right format. So it's going right to left. All right, so home is over here, activities, about, members, and then contact. So that is the function of this float cutting. And we'll keep it to left. We want it towards the left. You can keep it towards the right as well. It's nothing sort of important to keep it towards the left. And then we have added a padding, okay, to my this sort of my A tag, that the height should be this much and the width should be this much. So if I just keep it to 16 pixels, I save it, I refresh it. So you see all of them are having a 16 pixels height and width. So height is also 16 pixels padding and width is also 16 pixels. So if I just change this to 14 pixels height and 16 pixels width, and I refresh it, you see my height has decreased, but the width is the same. Like there's 16 pixels gap between each other. And then we have kept this text decoration equal to none, just to remove that underline part. So you see, we don't like this underline thing. No one likes it. So therefore we have kept it to none. All right. That was the text decoration. And then we have the font size. Then we have added a hover effect. Like when you hover it, this should be seen. Then we have an ID known as active. Okay. If I change that active ID for my activities, okay, I keep that active ID over here. All right. You see it's over here for my home page. If I add the same ID over here, ID equals to active, and I save it. Okay, I refresh it. You see it is showing this particular result over here as well. So why we add this ID equal to active is so that the person knows on which page he is. Okay, when today we will add the same styling for the other pages as well. So the person will know on which page he is. So suppose he is on the activities page. So you'll add this active ID on my second element, okay, for my activities, then the third element, and so on. So that was the function of the active, just to show that, okay, this much is being seen and this shouldn't be seen. Okay, so that was for my ID. And then after my active class styling, active ID styling, we have styler icon over here. You see we have given a class name as icon in our HTML document. Can you all see it? It's written over here in our last link, class icon. Others don't have a class. Only this JavaScript function has a class equals to icon. So what we have done, we have made the display none. Why? Because when the sort of the size of the screen is not that big, okay, and no, when the size of the screen is big, then this icon shouldn't be seen. All right, we don't want to see this icon. Therefore we have added this display equal to none. So whenever the size is greater than 600 pixels, so you see this icon shouldn't be seen. But if the size, okay, decreases than 600 pixels, then except my first element, okay, except my first element, everything should disappear. So my first element should be seen and my hamburger sign. Okay, so dot nav means the name of my class, and a, okay, the a tag. Then we have added this semicolon, then not. Okay, not the first child. Okay, we don't want to remove the first child. All right, we want the first child to be seen. Okay, not the first child, but rest of the display should be none. So whenever you add a display none, so that thing won't be seen at all. And what else you are adding in the nav section, you have an a tag with the ID icon. All right, you have an a tag with the ID icon. So you have kept the float to right. So if I would have kept it to left, you see it is coming towards the left of my browser. Okay, and it's not over sort of writing my home button. Why? Because it's right next to it. So if I make my home button float towards the right, so this one will stick over here and not over here. So we have kept it as right, all right, and not as left, so that it sticks to the left. So whenever if you just hit Control Shift and I, and if you're viewing this website in your iPhone X, and you can see that this is the layout of my page. All right, so this was about your adding this button and keeping this home button seen in your document. Okay, now I'm clicking it, nothing is happening. So in order for that to happen, I have added this particular code over here. So at media screens with this much pixels and this position and this that. So when you click this button, the position should be absolute of this button. Okay, this button shouldn't come down. All right, when I click this, the button, I don't want the button to be down over here. So instead of top 10 and right 10, if I just write instead of top, I write bottom, and I refresh it, and when I click on it, you see my button has come down. Can you see my button has come down and it's no longer on the top? Why? Because I have given its position as bottom 0. So I'll change this to top only. It's your wish. You can keep it in the same line, the top line, or you can keep it on the bottom line as well. And once you're done with that, we have given it a color. Okay, this color can be anything. I'll give it red. And when I click on this, you see my color has become red now, and it was not red before. Why? Because it's following this particular color over here that I have assigned over here, black. See it's over here black, and when I click on it, it becomes red. Okay, so it's your wish. So usually people, what they do, when you click on it, you remove the hamburger sign and you add an X sign over here, so that it shows that you can collapse it anytime. So if you all want to learn that, I can teach all that as well. And then comes your main display over here, that whatever you want to display when you click this A button. Okay, so nav response A means when you click on the response button A, okay, so this should happen. Float should be none, like it shouldn't float towards the left or towards the right or else towards the bottom, and display should be block, and text align should be center, or you can change the center to say right, left, or else center. Okay, you can keep any option, whichever you choose. So I've kept it to right, so you see it's sort of overwriting my hamburger sign, so I'll keep it to left. And you feel it's too much towards the left, then you can keep it in the center as well. So have you all understood this much? Yes or no? So one person has told yes. If you all haven't understood something, just let me know. All right, so I think everyone has understood it. So now we will add the same code to all of my pages. Okay, I have so many pages. Okay, activities, about, members, and contact. So when I click on contact, you see there's literally nothing over here. If I go back and I click on activities, you see there's nothing over here. Then I again go back, and about, I see there's nothing over here as well. So now instead of adding more content to my home page, what will I do? I will just copy this entire code. Okay, this entire index.html. Okay, this entire index.html. I'll go in my activities. Okay, suppose my second file is activities, and I paste the same code. Okay, exact same code. Refresh my browser. I click on activities. You see now I'm on activities.html. Okay, if you see my location, it's activities.html, and if I just go to index.html, so you will see I'm in index.html. index.html. I hit enter. So right now you'll feel that okay, there's no big change over here. So what is the one change we need to do so that the person knows that he's in activities section and he's not in home section? So if I go to activities,
We have to move the ID down to the activities portion under the division.
absolutely right. So we will in our activities we'll just control X. Okay, we'll just control X means for cut and control V for paste. So that is the only change you need to do so that the person knows he's in activities. And what else we can do? We can change the title, okay, over here, so that or you can keep it the same as well. Okay, there's no issues with that. But the person can also know that he's in a different tab through the title tag as well. Okay, so if you go to this WhatsApp, so it has just only one particular title over here. Okay, one title, and it doesn't have more than title. But if you go to Gmail, okay, and when you are I'll just go to my Gmail, let it load. So you see the title changes every time. All right, so now it's showing that I'm in the gmail.com, and if I go to my now it's redirected to me to my inbox. So you see the title has changed to inbox over here. If I go to starred, okay, to view my starred emails, and just hold on for a second, you see the name, the ID has changed. I mean the title has changed again. If I go to zoned, see the ID title has changed again. So it just makes the person know where he is. So it's not compulsory to change the title, but I prefer changing it. Okay, so the person knows that he is in activities. Okay, I'll change it to activities. And so you see I refresh my browser so that person knows he's in the activities section only. So I go to my home page. I'm on my home page, activities. Now I go to about.html. I see there's literally nothing over here. So you can just do this much and add the same code in all of your documents. In about.html also add it. Control Z. Okay, you can select the entire code just by clicking Control and A. Okay, so it selects everything, and then Control C, and then go in your about.html, paste it, save it, then go to your contact.html. Okay, paste the same code, then members. Okay, just paste the same code in all of them and just change the ID. Okay, active ID, just add it in other places. Okay, like right now I'm adding it to my members.html. Okay, so I'll add my ID over here and I'll hit Control S. See, if you don't save it, it won't be seen. Okay, make sure you hit Control S every time. Okay, Control X, and now I'm in my contacts, so I'll add it in my contacts. I'll save it, and I think so I made the change in all of them. Okay, activities has the ID in activities, contact has the active ID in contact, and members have it in members. Okay, members. About has it in, okay, so about we have to change. Control X, everyone do it. Okay, so that you can see the change quickly, and make sure you save everything. Right, you miss saving out on something, then you'll encounter having a problem. Okay, so if I go to my home, so right now it's showing this home, activities, it's showing activities, about, it's showing about, members, it's showing members, and I'm hitting on contact, so it's showing contact. And if I just go in my developer tools, Control Shift and I, so in my contact page, it's still showing home on top. So you leave that as it is. We can make a change later on as well. All right, so don't worry about it. So you'll see that you are having this particular sort of drop down list, which you can see in each and everything. I mean, in each and every section. Okay, if I go to members also, so you see my members thing is selected. Okay, it's black in color, and I have this drop down list. I go to about, I have it in about, I go in activities, I have this one in activities as well. So just do this quick thing. It will take like 5 minutes to make this change. Okay, so you have made this change throughout. So in a website, generally the header and the footer is the same for all the web pages. All right, most of the website have it like that. There are few who prefer having only the home page with the navigation bars and then adding a backlink. Okay, just they click back and they are redirected to their home page. So I prefer keeping a common navigation bar, so you can just view the change just by going in activities and adding an h1 tag. Okay, h1 tag. Okay, and you close the h1 tag and you write something over here. Say I've added numbers in my activities. I go in my activities section. Okay, I refresh it. You see, I can see that these are the numbers in my activity class. I mean, in my activity page. So make sure you change this title also. I'm going in members, it's still showing activities. So make sure you change that as well along the title, along with the title. Suppose if you want to change the title, if you want to keep the same title throughout, just keep it same. So I hope you all have understood it, and just make this small change quickly so all of your web pages have this, so you don't have to start all over again making this particular change for everyone. Anyone has a doubt regarding this so just let me know. It can be a silly doubt as well. Okay, so don't worry, everyone over here is learning. Make sure you change the title and the active this ID for everyone. And we have a common style sheet linked to all of these documents. You see, in activities also have the same style sheet, in contact also have the same style sheet, and in members also have, therefore the styling is the same. So this is the reason we prefer external styling. We can have the same style for all of these all of these pages in one shot. If you all are done with this much, just let me know so we can proceed further. Anyone has a doubt, just raise it.
So now the entire thing is going wrong.
What is going wrong?
The color of the home button is only showing when I hover, and then if I go like to members or something, it's still showing home.
Hover effect. Is it like this?
That and yes, sir. It's like that, but like see, you've just clicked activities, right?
Yes, I'm in activities.
So,
And you
so
want
when
activities
you
on the top. Okay, over here you want the activities.
right.
Instead of home, you want the activities over here.
Right.
So we can do that. Then we'll have to link another style sheet and make the change. So right now you just leave it like that. So when the person clicks on this hamburger symbol, he knows he's in activities because we have added this active class. You see?
So there's nothing wrong, right?
No, there's nothing wrong. So if I just make my browser small again, and I'm in my home page. Okay, I go to my activities and I hover on my home. So the function which I had added before, like hovering on the home, so I can see the home effect, and the activities is showing the ID effect. So
Okay,
there's
thank you,
nothing
sir.
wrong with that. Others, if they have a doubt, query, just raise it.
So when I go to the new page, it does not show the active tab for the respective page. On the home page, it shows active. No, now even on the home page, I cannot see the active tab anymore.
Okay, so can you just share your screen? I'll just
Yeah.
Others, what about others? Anyone has any doubt, just raise it regarding this navigation bar. So today by 7:30 we should end, or else I think so we should complete the footer section as well. We'll do it quickly. I'll just share the code, and anyone has a doubt, they can just share their screen. I'll just go ahead typing the code, and in the meantime, if anyone has a doubt, just raise that doubt. It can be any doubt, okay?
Sir, can you share your browser and click on activities? Because whenever I click on activities, my home page just disappears.
Just a second. Actually, I'm waiting for someone to share their screen. So
Yes, sir, after her, then.
yes. So you are saying you can see the active thing. Can you share your browser as well? Okay. Yes. First, go to your browser so that I'll know what. Yes.
So I cannot. So right now I'm on home and my activities goes missing, and somehow when I go to a new page, activity shows up again.
Can you just show your index.html page only? Okay, just go to your index.
So this is my index.
Okay.
On my code, this is my index.html page.
And are these the developer tools right next to you? Can you just close these developer tools?
Yeah.
Okay, so your entire thing is not being seen. I mean,
Yeah, my activities are based on the code. I should have an activities option as well, right, at the box, but that goes missing. And when I
yes.
suppose if I press about, then it shows up. But
Okay.
again, like the active portion of each page also is
Not seen.
yeah.
Okay, can you go in your code?
Yeah.
And can you go in this your style.css?
Yeah.
It's next to this JS file. See, yes, over there. Okay. About next to about there's responsive, and next to responsive.js there is this
Responsive, yeah.
CSS. Yes, this CSS file. Can you just?
Yeah.
Is anyone else having the same problem?
Amir,
Yes.
I just joined again. What should I do? Should I just listen now, or is it? Can I continue with the class?
You can continue with the class. I have shared some code on WhatsApp. Do you know how to activate WhatsApp web?
Yes.
So you just copy that entire code. Say for the first code I've sent it for index.html. So you copy the entire code and you paste it in index.html.
Okay, yeah.
Then you copy the second code, that is CSS code. It's a new message, and you just copy the CSS code and paste it in your CSS file.
Okay.
Then the third, I've sent a JS file code also. So you go on your JS file. You must have saved a responsive.js file. You can save it in the includes folder. Okay, save it in the includes folder.
Okay, JS was not saved, so I have to make that.
Yes. So you hit Control N.
Yeah.
And then Control S, and you save that JS file in includes. We had created a folder known as includes, right?
Yes.
So you save that file in includes, and you put the JavaScript code in responsive.js.
Okay. JS.html, yeah, right?
No, .js, .javascript.
Okay, okay.
I have explained the small code. It's very small. This
Okay.
JavaScript,
Yeah.
and you can view it in this tutorial as well.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So media screen. Just a second, okay. I'll just compare it with my code, and I think so. There's some problem with your CSS file only. Okay, CSS. Okay, so at media screens. Can you just increase the font size, Control and plus?
Yeah.
A bit more. Yes, yes. Thank you. Others. Anyone has a problem? So, which browser are you using?
I'm using Google Chrome only.
Oh, Google Chrome. No, because you have. Are you using a Mac as well? The person who,
Yeah. I'm using a Mac.
and this person who just told that she has the same problem like you. Are you also using a Mac? No, Windows. All right. Mm-hmm. Anyone else having the same problem?
Mira, I'm only getting to see the home and the hamburger buttons. That's all. I'm not getting to see the other buttons.
Okay, you're not getting that. When you click on that hamburger thing, you're not getting the drop down list.
No.
So I think so. You must have missed out the last part of the at media screens. I'll just copy this code and I'll just share it in the chat box. Chat box, and just check if you have this code in your CSS file. So this code should be there. Can you show your JavaScript file? Okay. Let me check. Nav X. The get element by ID, it's NAVV, right? You have written?
I've written NAVV.
Okay. So you go in your index.html.
Yeah.
Who else is having this same problem? There are two people facing this problem. Anyone else is having this problem?
Yeah, I've written
ID
NAVV.
nav, yes. Anyone else having this problem? There's one more person having this problem. Apart from these two people, anyone else has the same problem? No, this is absolutely right. And you can just try running your browser again. Just close your browser
Okay.
and just run it again. This file. Close your text editor as well. Leave. And till that time, can the other person also share their screen? The one who had a problem. I think so. It was
Just one moment.
okay. You can just right click and open that file in your browser also. CSS. Is your CSS file? Okay, yes, it's in another folder only. Okay. Okay, after this, okay, yes, it's correct. Just open it in your browser. Try opening it in your browser.
Oh yeah. But again, if you're saying the active one isn't showing up.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'll see what solution I can provide. I think so. It might be a settings with your Chrome only. You have to
Okay.
just, I think if you just go and reset all your settings or something like that, then it should work. Or else I'll try finding out the problem on Google, and I'll let you know the solution by tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so the person, okay, Sister Annie, I think so, if I'm not mistaken. You have, is it working perfectly with you right now? Okay, that's great. So, Father Arun just joined. So you remember we had created multiple pages, right, Father? Did you copy paste this code, index.html and then CSS and your JavaScript, or it's still left? Little bit is left.
Yes, I'm doing it.
Okay. Once you're done, just let me know.
Sure.
And there is the recording as well. I'll share the recording today itself, and I think we shall proceed. So anyone else is having a problem apart from the one who's using the Mac? Any Windows person is having a problem? If not, then you'll just pay attention on the code right now. I'll share the code as soon as I'm done with the footer. Okay. So you all can see my text editor right now. All of y'all, it's in the big screen. The full screen is in the text editor. So here I have just written two comments. Okay, after my navigation end, I've written a footer start. Okay, start and a footer end. All right, footer end. Okay, I just save it, and there's nothing big happening over here. So we'll create a division. How we had created a division for our navigation bar, we will create a footer ID as well. All right, so just a second. So here we are making a footer for our document. All right, you must have seen that in the footer, what happens, we just write a copyright symbol, then we add a few links. Okay, if I just go to my browser, and if I just go to amazon.com, okay, amazon.in, and if I scroll down, all right, they have shown the shop over here. If I just go towards the bottom of my page, you see they have made a big footer over here. All right, and you can see that there are terms, conditions, this copyright symbol over here, all of that. So we have to add this in our website. Why? Because we are making a website which has to have all of these in it. So what we'll do, we will make a division over here. Okay, division, and we'll close this division over here. And right now, don't code. I'll share the code on WhatsApp, and then you all can look at the code and type it. Okay. So after this class, you'll just type the code again. Why? Because when you type the code, you get a better idea of the code. So just a second. Okay, so we will give this division a name. Okay, a class. Okay, class. Here we are given navigation. Here we can give like footer. Okay, we have given a footer name. And within this division, we'll open 3 divisions. Okay, 3. One division is for our social media icons, one is for external links, and one is for the copyright symbol and the address and all that. All right, so we'll open 3 divisions. Okay, division 1, and we'll add a class, and the first class will be for our external links. Okay, we'll write link. Okay, links, links, and then we'll open another division, and we'll give it a class, and I'll over here write icons. Okay, social media icons, and the last one is for address and your copyrights. Okay, so class, and over here we'll write address. Okay, add, or else you can write end. Okay, over here end. Okay, end. Okay, and we'll save this much, and now we will create sort of a grid layout so that these two are next to each other, and this one is sort of at the bottom. Okay, so here we'll create links. Okay, a href, and right now we won't write the location, we'll create multiple links over here. Okay, control C. Okay, 3 links on one this, and after every 3 links I want a break. Okay, so I'll add a br tag over here. Okay, after every 3 links, 1 2 3, I want a br tag. Okay, br tag. Okay, so we have like over here 6. We'll keep it to 6 right now, and then we'll give a name to these links. Right now we'll keep it simple. Okay, ABC. We'll keep it 1 2 3. Over here I'll keep it something like DEF. Again 4 5 6, and I'll add QAZ and 0 1 2. Okay, I'll just save it like this. If I go in my browser, and I have to go to my index.html. Okay, and you see I have some links over here. All right, and over here also I'll create some links. One for my Facebook page. Okay, so a href, and right now we want to add a place, and another like for Instagram, and one for say Twitter. And so we won't write a name for these links, we'll just add a symbol over there. All right, so how we gave the name to these links, we won't write that, we will add a symbol, and I'm just creating a division over here just for the height. Okay, we will remove this division later on. Okay, so style, and I'm giving it a height, say 300 vh, 300 view height, colon, and I'll give it a background, say, okay, it's just for temporary purpose so that this particular thing goes down. All right, you see this thing has gone down over here. This ABC, if you just see, it's towards the bottom of my page, and so that you all feel that this is a footer being created. So now I will style this footer over here. Okay, first we'll add the social media icons so that we can see where are the social media icons. Before that, we'll just add this footer, and we'll add this copyright thing. Okay, if I just go in my browser, I'll go to this Amazon again. I'll just copy this copyright thing, and we'll make something related to that copyright symbol. Okay, we'll add this. Okay, I'm just copying this. C, and then the year, and then this. Okay, and I'll go in my last division over here. I'll open an H3 tag or else an H2 tag, okay, because we want to display text. Finally, we are using our header tags, okay, over here. Okay, we'll paste it over here and we'll change it from Amazon.com to say the name of our web page. What's the name of our, yes. Wisdom Foundation. I hope y'all are following and I'm not going too fast. Okay, and here we can write the name, the year where till when the copyrights is registered, say till 2025. Okay, 2025. Okay, you can just give any number, let's say, and you can just write anything. Okay, Wisdom Foundation and this, just save it, and I go in my page, I refresh, and you see I have a copyrights ka line over here. Okay, I hope y'all can see the bottom section of my browser, and I hope it's not an issue to see it.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. Okay, I'll just bring it on the top. Okay, so right now you feel that this is something just basic, okay, over here. So now in order to separate my header and my footer, what we will do, I mean my top main this section and my bottom section, we'll add a border top. Okay, we'll go in our style.css. Okay, we'll go in a style.css and we'll add first thing we should have added comments over here as well. Okay, I'll add a comment over here and these star symbols. Okay, okay, this commenting is only for record purpose, it's nothing else. Nav bar end, okay, in the end, and here we'll create a footer start. Okay, and a footer end, a footer end. Make sure you'll use commenting so that the next person viewing your code or trying to make changes, he or she is able to do so. So here I will style my this class division class footer. Okay, over here I'll write footer. Okay, I'll open these brackets and I'll add a border top. Border top, and I'll say 3 pixels. 3 pixels solid black. I go over here. You see there is a sort of a border over here, a border top. I'll add some padding. Padding top. All right, and I'll add a padding of 8 pixels. Save it. Okay, it's not functioning. Margin top. Yes, so now you can see this end part is starting from here. You can see there's a sort of a line over here, and you can add a border bottom as well. Same, if you add only a border, so all 4 sides will have a border. So it's all up to you. Okay, border bottom, and margin also, we'll add some margin over here. Okay, margin. Okay, so it doesn't stick to our document. So if I go down, you can see this entire section is my footer. It looks like a footer. Okay, it looks like an end of a document over here. So we will add social media icons. Okay, now what we will do, we have to style our icons, we have to style our links, and we have to style our end. So for first thing is links. Then next is our icons, And the last is our, I think so, end. Yes, end. Okay. So now we will add our icons, okay, to our document. That are our social media icons. So now I'll again go to this W3 schools ka page, and I'll, yes, social media icons for HTML. I go to the first link, I click on it, and I want 3 icons, okay? Only 3 icons. They are my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So here I'll go to try it yourself, and I'll copy this ID and this style sheet. Okay, if you don't copy this style sheet, what will happen? This entire thing won't work. Okay, first thing, we copy style sheet, and you have to put the style sheet in your document, okay, not in your CSS file. Within your head tag, you have to go and paste this style sheet. So right now it's the same one, so that's just first you can keep it, because we use the hamburger sign. We don't need this style sheet, okay? So suppose if we wouldn't have used that hamburger button, we would have needed this style sheet. So we will copy this FA Facebook and FA Twitter and FA Instagram over here. Class, so copy this entire thing. Class equals to this. I'll go in my document over here. And you see here, I haven't given a name to my this A tag, okay, over here. I'll just add this class. I'll go again over here. I'll add another class. I'll go again over here. I'll select my Instagram thing. I save this, and I go in my browser and I just view my page, okay, my document. I refresh my page. You see there are icons over here. If I just zoom in, can you see my social media icons? Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Can you all see it?
Yes.
Yes, that's great. Now we want these icons over here, like on the side, okay? We don't want it right next to each other for it to look better. Okay, if you go to other websites, you'll see the social media icons over here and not below this. So what we will do, we'll add another button also over here. I'll add a button over here. We don't have any function. It's just for sort of appearance and stuff. And we'll okay, so support as we have just added a button in this particular division. Okay, it's over here right next to this. We want it down, so we'll add a BR tag over here for it to come down. Now you see it's on the down, and it's not on the top. Now we will create another division so that these both things, they are together. All right, so I'll just hit tab and I'll create another division, and I'll write over here and it over here, and I'll write only this thing. I'll give it a name as top. Remember, when you give a particular class, you don't reuse that class again and again. All right, and I just want a grid layout for both of them so that it sort of looks good and they're next to each other. I'll go in my style.css in my footer, and I'll write the name of the class, that is top. Okay, I've saved this. If I go to my browser over here, you see there's no change. Now in my top thing, I want to add a grid layout. So how shall I do? Can anyone help me? Can anyone tell me how shall I add a grid layout? Anyone can answer this. If not, then I shall answer it myself. No problem. So first thing, you have to write display. Okay, display equals to grid. Oops, yes, display equal to grid. Save it. You see there won't be any change. Now grid template columns. Okay, grid template columns means I want to assign columns. They're already in rows. I want to assign columns. All right, so for columns, what will I do? I will assign in a sort of fractional value. I'll write 4 FR and I'll write 1 FR. So you see, if I expand my browser, this particular thing is over here, sticking towards the right portion, and this particular thing is over here. All right, so they both are in the same line. I have brought both of them together. All right, so this was the main thing I wanted to do in the grid layout. Nothing that important. So if I just add a background to see how much space is this one occupying. Okay, so for the links, I'll add a background. Say, okay, I save it. Yeah, so it's occupying too much space. I just want to yes, it's enough. I think so. I'll make it 3 FR. Okay. Okay, so this looks better. I'll remove the background color. Now you will say that, okay, so you have done this much, so it's nothing great. Okay, it's not looking that great. Now we will do the main styling. All right, the grid is very small in this particular thing. Now we'll write A over here, A, because we want to style the A tag. Delete. Okay, first thing we'll do text decoration. Decoration equals to none. Okay, I don't want any text decoration. Go refresh. You see, I don't have any text decoration over here. So I don't want text decoration in my other thing also. So instead of styling this entire thing, I'll style in the top thing only. All the common things I can assign it in the top thing. Or else I just leave it as it is. Okay, I don't want to assign. Okay, text decoration equal to none. Then we'll add a color. Okay, we don't like this color, so we will choose a color, and we can choose anything. I'll choose something from the color picker. We haven't used the color picker today. Color picker, and we'll choose a nice blue color shade. I love blue, so I'll select a blue color shade. So I feel this color is very nice. Okay, I like this color. I'll just copy the hex code or the RGB code. Okay, color equals to this. Colon save, and I go in my browser. Okay, I refresh it. You see my links have this nice bluish shade color over here, and they all are linked. So I can click on it and I can be redirected again. So right now I haven't given it a location, so you see I'm not being redirected. Okay, I'm sorry, I got cut out of this meeting. Okay, so I'll share my screen. So you see I have this blue color thing. If I just click on it, I'm being redirected to my home page only because we haven't given it a location. So I've just given this a color. So now we'll style our icons. Okay, today we'll style our icons, and where I've written icons. So within the icons, I want to style the A tag. Okay, A tag over here, and class. Yes. So you can give a style to each of them, or else you can keep the icons black in color, or you can have them in different colors as well. So I just want to keep them in a black color only. I don't wish to see them in different shades. So I'll go in my style.css, and I've selected the A from my icons, okay, and not my button tag. So first thing I'll do is text decoration, okay. You saw there were underlines over there. Decoration equal to none. Save it. I refresh my code. So you see all of those text decoration has gone. All right. So text decoration equal to none. Color equal to say white, and background say black. Save this much. Refresh it. So you see I have this color and this background. So now you see these icons are not being seen nicely, okay. If I just expand it also, you see these icons are too close to each other, and there's no space for the background at all. So what will I do? I'll add a padding say 5 pixels. Now it's looking a bit better, okay. So I'll add a width. So I want all of these icons to have the same width. Width say, how much shall I add? Okay, so I'll add around 8 pixels of width. Okay, 8 pixels is too less. I'll add say 15 pixels. Yes, so 15 pixels is good enough. And we'll give it a border radius, okay. Radius say 5 pixels. So it's having a border radius, okay, and it's not having a hover effect. All right, no hover effect at all. I'll give this also some padding. Say 15 pixels. 15 pixels should be good. So yeah, so it's not sticking to the page over there. I've added a background color. I've added a width, and I can give it a font size also. Font size say 20 pixels. 20 pixels should be good. So if I just go to Control-0, reset position, so still it is small in size. So I can increase the size, decrease the size as I wish. So you feel 20 pixels is small, we can make it big as well. We'll make it 30 pixels. Save it. So and we'll increase the width as well. Increase it to 45. Okay, it has a good width, and we can align it in the center. So now it is it has aligned itself in the center over here. So we have added a height, width, a padding, small padding, and a font size as well. So you don't need to write a font family for this, because we haven't added literal text over there. We've just added simple icons over there. You see there are simple icons over there. We can add a hover effect as well. So can anyone help me with the hover effect? Anyone? Okay, you just give me the idea what I should add, okay, for it to look like a hover effect. What all shall I add? Anyone? I hope you all can hear me, and because for a long time I haven't received any response or something.
We can hear you.
Okay, that's great. So you all can just give me an idea what shall I add in the hover effects. Okay. I can change the color, I can change the font size, I can do lots of things. So let's change the color. Okay. Color equals to, we'll add a neon color. Okay. We'll go to Google and neon green color code. Okay. So this is the neon green color hex code. So we'll go to our text editor again, save it. Okay. Refresh it. So when I hover it, you see this is this green color being seen. All right, now you'll say that it's not exactly neon in color, and it's because this neon effect is mostly seen in shadows. Okay, we can add a shadow also with a neon color. Okay, say box shadow, and shadow I prefer doing the 0, 0, 10 pixels. This, okay, comma 0, 0, 20 pixels. Okay, I'll keep it at 15 pixels. And the color again 0, 0, 20 pixels, and the color, colon, save, refresh. When I hover it, you see there's a neon green sort of a shade being seen. So if I just give it a black color background, okay, so you all will be able to see. Yes, sorry, I got disconnected again. So we were discussing about this hover effect, this neon green effect I was talking about. Yes. So if I add a darker background over here, so you will be able to see this neon effect better. So just let's go and add a dark color to this footer. Background, and let's select it from the color picker only. A dark shade, okay, sort of this gray. Okay, now when I hover it, you can see this neon effect a bit better. Okay, it's not that great right now. If you have a black color background, it actually looks as if it's glowing. So if you want to increase the shadow, okay, you feel this much shadow is less. All right, if you feel this shadow is less, so what you can do, we have added space till 20 pixels. This, I mean, the shadow till 20 pixels. You can again go 0, 0, and write 30 pixels. Then the color. Okay, make sure you copy this color. You can get this color online as well. Space, the color. I save it. I refresh it. So you see it has increased its size a bit. All right, it's a bit. If I just add more, so the shadow will keep on increasing. Okay, I'll make this 30 equal to sort of 35 pixels and 40 pixels. Okay. So now you can see this page has a bit more of the shadow. Okay, it's now sort of glowing over my Facebook tag also. So I'll share this code, this much code, and on the chat. You all can practice it later on, and then tomorrow we can discuss the doubts, or else you can message me the doubts. I can clarify it. So we had thought we would keep a 3-hour session, but it has exceeded 3 hours. So I'm sorry for that. And what time shall we meet tomorrow? Or you all want to practice this much and meet day after tomorrow? What do you all suggest?
So you will copy paste this code for tomorrow, right?
Pardon?
So you will copy paste this code and send it on WhatsApp, right?
Yes, I'll do that. And if you all have a doubt, suppose something is not working properly, so you all can just message me and I shall clarify the doubt with you. So,
So for tomorrow, can we practice and then like have a class day after?
what about others? What do they say?
Amir, what we could do is those who have doubts can have class tomorrow
Okay.
with regard to this, and those who know, then rest can join on Tuesday.
Okay. So this suggestion is also great. What about anyone else has a suggestion? Father Jude, if you want to say something, you can just go ahead.
Yes, I think the suggestion that tomorrow all those who have doubts come in, and then on Tuesday we can meet again.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that as well. So I'll share this code with you all, and you can practice this code. And if you all have a doubt regarding it, we can meet on tomorrow. And tomorrow, what time? Those who have a doubt, tomorrow, what time shall we meet?
Usually 8:30.
Okay, 8:30, no problem. So that's it for today. And if you all have a doubt, you can message me on WhatsApp. I shall clarify the doubt. Okay.
If you can copy paste here itself on Zoom chat box, it is easier to.
Okay.
Possible.
So I'll do that as well.
So for some of us, we aren't able to copy and paste it from the Zoom chat box. Could you please send it on the WhatsApp for some
Yes,
of us?
I'll do both. I'll share it on Zoom as well as on WhatsApp. So you all
Thank
want this box shadow effect and this shadow effect as well?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll keep this the same. Okay, right now our footer is not looking that great. Okay, it's not made completely, but we will have a good footer. Okay, so I'll share the footer code. Okay, footer, and yeah. So this is the CSS one which I'm sharing right now in the chat. Please note, this is the CSS which I'm sharing right now. Everyone, okay. So I've just shared the CSS, and now I'm sharing the HTML code. So there's no JavaScript right now in our footer, right? There's no JavaScript in our footer, and it's very easy. I've just made a basic footer. We will add more styling to it, and we'll make it look good. What y'all can do, suppose if you feel your styling is good for the footer, you can style it the way you want. All right, you can make changes according to your need. And suppose if you feel that this particular thing is not working or that particular thing is malfunctioning, like it's showing a bug, you can just ask me. I can look it up on Google or somewhere and I'll see what issue is it. Okay, so I've shared the style and the HTML code.
But just go now. Afterwards, go.
And we can meet tomorrow, whoever has a doubt, and day after tomorrow we'll have a class on adding sliders and the main content. So suppose if you feel your styling for your footer is good, okay, you'll end up styling the footer well, you can copy paste that footer everywhere. Okay, how we had copy pasted the front end code of the top navigation bar everywhere, you can do the same for the footer as well. All right, so if you all style the footer well, you can copy paste the same footer for all your pages. So you have the header and the footer. Then what is left is your main document. That is your sliders and your pictures and videos. That's it. And the form, of course. So we'll meet on Tuesday.
Maybe you are not pasted this one index.
I have.
Yes.
Let's me check. Yes, I have. You see from where this is starting now. See you after this footer end, you see this, there's a comment footer end, and then there's a
Yes.
footer start again. Both are two different styles of comment. Can you see it?
Okay.
Yes. So the footer start where it's showing
Yeah.
footer start, from there
Yeah,
the sort of
Got
HTML
it.
is starting.
Yeah, thanks.
You're most welcome. I'll share it on WhatsApp also, so you all don't have a doubt. Okay, I'll share the recording as well. So we'll meet on Tuesday. All right. So that's it for today.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Most
sir.
welcome.
Good night.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, Amir.
Thanks, Amir. Bye.
Yes. Bye.